Good evening, everybody. Welcome on in. It's Sunday night, my friends. And I'm back. Hope everyone is doing well. And we're going to jump back in to some X4 here, my friends. Some good old X4, as we do. Hopefully there's audio. Let's see what happens. I'm not seeing anything popping up on there, and it's got me a little bit concerned. I did do doobity-doo to get audio. Doesn't mean it's going to happen though. So we'll see here. See how this goes. Anyway, hope everyone has had a good weekend. Hope you're all ready for a... Oh yeah, there's some sound happening there. A little bit. A tiny bit of sound. There it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I hope everyone's had a good weekend so far, and you're all ready to tackle another new week. Yeah, I need to make some security decryption systems, because I have not done any hacking or anything, and I'm feeling like I should be doing that. Also, I don't remember, I don't know why I did that. I don't remember what I'm doing here. I do have the latest update, though, 7.6 has come out, which is awesome because it means that we now have hopefully improved performance, which I think I'm starting to see a little bit of it just in moving around the station here. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What am I trying to do? So, mission offers. Mission manager. I want to say I was trying to.
Ladies and gentlemen, station administration would like to remind you to keep children away from the airlocks.
I want to say I was trying to hire some people, but I don't think there's anyone. I don't think I saw anyone around here. I think that's what I was trying to do. Let's try to find people to hire. Especially get some Marines. Yeah, right, we're in Sagaris Pioneers here.
Hello there.
Oof, you're expensive.
Good luck out there.
Yes, good luck to you as well.
Hello there.
Crew woman. Sure, I could hire her. Do we have? So, mineral. Just gonna help out on like a mineral thing. Probably. So, maybe part of the service crew?
Thanks for hiring me. I really appreciate it.
Just to get some experience and stuff. I mean, I need I want some Marines so I can like get a bigger, so I can kind of take over bigger ships, but at the same time I just need to take over ships in general, I think, is what it comes down to. So let's see, what is it? Shift M? No. I forget. This is the problem. I forget all the key bindings. They're just gone from my brain every time I do this. Controls. What was the, I thought it was Shift M, but, Shift M is missions. Shift P is property owned. Teleport to objects is G. That's not what I want. Control the. Was it Shifty? Dock. Shifty is dock. Let's say it was Shifty to teleport back there. That. Let me see here. If I hit, was it Shift Enter? No, Shift D. Yeah, Shift D. Okay. It's like I think I know where I need to go. Just.
Sir.
Okay. So, let's undock.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Was it Shift Space? Yeah. Okay. I think we were just kind of flying around and just looking at stuff, trying to get an idea of where we're at and what we're doing. So with that said, yeah, I think we're just exploring basically. Unknown objects. Let's do that.
Autopilot engaged.
Oh, it's a travel gate. What else do we have? So I was looking around online to see what, like, I was trying to find like ships that are you can pretty much attack and just take over.
Autopilot disengaged.
Like trying to find out where all of the like pirates and stuff are that you can just kind of, you can just kind of take out and you don't have to worry about losing reputation points and everything else. And I thought that the Cigaris Pioneers were one of the ones that were like you could just kind of go ahead and eliminate them without worrying too much.
Autopilot engaged.
But I don't know because I have a rep thing here, right? That said promotion to honorary assistant for the Pioneers. So I don't know if that's a thing to worry about or not at this point. Happy to like fly around and explore and stuff, but we really need to I really want to start building out my fleet, and I want to do it the cheapest way possible because money is still not flowing that much. I mean, we're getting a decent amount of money, but it's still not
Autopilot
what it could be. Oops, let's not bang into things. Let's do some scans here. See what we got going on. Something over here. There's a signal nearby. that it right there? Is that what I'm seeing flashing? No. Where's this little signal at? Oh, there's one right there.
Don't let them get away.
Alright. Just some information unlocked. I wonder if they would be... So this guy here... I wonder if they'd be upset if I took this guy out, since he is red. Although he's not really flying anything that I necessarily care about. Okay. That is so cool that there's like a tram that goes around there. Yeah, what are you flying?
Short range transporter.
It came out pretty easily, but oh, there's a signal over there. Fortunately, I don't have any way to salvage that.
Are you interested in a job?
Let's see what you've got. This may be seen as criminal activity. It's coming from the others. Associate network will reopen. Rogue dealers endanger peace and disrespect our claim. The sector's plagued by one of them. Make sure he stops doing business here. Opposing faction. Scarce Pioneers. It's got a mineral ship? Alright.
I knew I could count on you.
Thank you.
Let's go see what this person has.
Autopilot engaged.
Because I could use a mineral ship if I can get him to bail out. I'll take over the ship. So I don't know, like if he bails out, does that technically count as a mission success? I wonder. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna fly to Gaian Prophecy. I mean, there's also the possibility that we'll find him out all by his lonesome, and we can just take him out before he can speak to anybody about it.
Entering system. Gaian prophecy.
Alright. So where's this at? Where are we headed? Oh wow, we got a ways to go. This is up here. Oh, in Cigaris. Oh, yeah, what they did mention that. Alright. Well, we got that going on. What is, how is Heretic Zen doing here? Yeah, how's my build going? Plan build. Yeah, we still don't have enough resources for the pier.
Entering system. Cigaris.
So we're low on hull parts. Is really what's going on there. Is there enough money in the account? Looks like we don't have enough. That might be part of the problem. Alright.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay. So looks like we got people here. I wonder if I can board a ship and just murder them on the ship there. I don't think that works, but I'm gonna try something here.
Docking granted.
Go.
Successfully docked.
Oh, no, I didn't want to undock. Damn it.
Docking granted.
I hit Shift D instead of Control D to get up. There you go.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
Alright. Crewman. See, it says kill and destroy, but I wonder if I can just just kill. See, the problem is I don't have my spacesuit on, so I don't have my
The Talati fields of opportunity
my
have
stuff. I don't
always
have my
struggled against the
weapons.
xenon that exist on the outskirts of the system, but mass incursions into the system by the xenon are rare. When they have occurred, however, they have always ended in bloodshed. The so-called War Memorial is perhaps the largest of the battle
So he's the
scars
captain.
and was left in the far north of Serpentine Haze in commemoration
Wonder if I
of the
can.
Talati
Let's try something
who
here.
sacrificed themselves to make sure their comrades would escape unharmed. Realizing that they did not have the firepower to push the xenon back, 3 Talati captains
Hello
ordered
there.
their crews to abandon ship before
Okay, no,
ramming
I
Good
can't
luck out
say.
there.
Xenon K
Can't say anything.
into the attack,
Can't talk to
and
him.
causing it to crash into the side of an asteroid. The subsequent explosion destroyed everything in the vicinity, but ended what had been one of the Talati's most vicious and bloody conflicts.
So it says here I can use spacesuit. Oh, this is not what I want. It's not at all what I wanted. That is not at all what I wanted. Okay. Alright. That was not what I was looking for. Because the problem is I can get into my spacesuit, but it won't let me. It won't let me interact with the ground. Because that would make too much sense. I really wish you could like just have just go into like combat mode or something. You know what I mean? Where I could just leave the ship intact and just go in there and just shoot the dude. But I guess technically that would be too easy, being able to do that. But it'd be so much more fun. Crew quarters. You can't really go anywhere on here, huh? Except to the dock.
Jaguar.
Sir,
Alright. Well, this sucks because it's a very, very beautiful ship, but let's go and get behind his engines and take him out.
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Danger. Danger.
We were hit.
Danger. Hokkaido. Mineral.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. We're taking hits. I'm not talking to you.
Alright. Your funeral. Where's his shield generator at?
We're taking hits.
It's probably the shield generator down there. Maybe. That's it. Maybe not.
Turret.
Alright, take him down.
Something hit us.
Turret. Shield generator.
There we go.
Hokkaido. Mineral.
I'm not talking to you.
Really? Is his shield still up?
Shield generator.
Oh, he's got another shield generator. Huh. Okay.
Something hit us.
There you go. Do damage to it.
We were hit.
Okay, and
Turret. Hokkaido. Mineral.
I'm not talking to you.
alright. Oh, he got his engines back up again?
Something hit us.
That is not acceptable.
Shield generator.
So many shield generators.
Shield generator.
Oh, this is the big shield generator. Okay, there
were
we go.
hit.
That's probably what I want. Come on. Hey, hello, welcome on in. How are you doing? Weekend has been good. Weekend has been very good. No complaints. Nice and relaxing. We had a very successful coding sessions, which is really good.
We're taking hits.
Not doing any damage to us, am I? I don't think I'm doing any damage. Yeah, its shield generator is not budging even a little bit. As far as damage is concerned.
Something hit us.
I wonder if there's another, like, smaller...
Shield generator.
Yeah, there's another smaller shield generator. I wonder if you have to take out all of those in order to get the... They got their engines back up. That's not acceptable.
Something hit us.
There we go. Let's destroy their engines. See if we can get rid of that gun. It's giving me a little bit of a problem. But yeah, weekend's been good. It's been restful. As I said, made some progress with the coding stuff, the game dev stuff. So that's been fantastic.
Something hit us.
Turret.
And that felt really good to like finally get like that one very, very long chapter done. And we're at a point now where
Turret.
it feels like I can get back to making some progress with it. Or get back to like, yeah, making progress and learning some stuff. So, that's good.
Something hit us.
Turret.
Alright, where's the...
Shield generator.
Okay, shield generator is where? So that's the big. Nope, that's a medium shield generator. So where's that at? Okay.
We're taking hits.
Shield generator.
Yep. Yeah, slowly but surely we'll wear this guy down. It'll take a bit. Further proof that I need more of a warship at some point here.
Shield generator. Turret. Shield generator.
Let's see if we can do some damage to this one now. Looks like it wants to be damaged.
Turret. Hokkaido mineral.
I'm not talking to you.
Alright, so what can I do here? Can I still
Something hit us.
do some damage? I don't think I can do any damage to this guy in this ship. Hey, Kane. Hey, Mystic. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Feeling good. Everything's been nice and relaxed this weekend for me. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage to this guy at all. That is unfortunate.
We're taking hits.
There's a... Yeah, it's all shielded. What else can I
Shield generator.
target? It's just a shield generator now is all I can target? Let's see. It's one big ass ship. It is. It really is.
We were
But
hit.
it's got one big shield generator that I just cannot take down with the guns on this ship. Which is unfortunate because I have a mission to do it, but crocheting a football player, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Shield generator.
Hey, Hellfire, welcome on in. How you doing? Alright, let's see. Can I actually do some damage here? It does not appear that I can.
We were hit.
I wonder if I could put a... If I did a spacewalk and I put a... planted a bomb on it. I don't even know if it'll let me plant a bomb on it. I don't even know if it'll let me do that. Certainly not letting me get through the shields here, though.
Bolo. Shield generator.
Oh, where's the other... Other shield generator here? Can I see what I'm doing?
Shield generator.
There's one on the back here. I don't know. See, I don't know if just taking these out is gonna do
We're
anything.
taking hits.
Because it seems like they just keep repairing them. Which is not particularly helpful.
Shield generator.
Go.
We're taking hits.
Alright, this might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna try and see if I can plant a bomb on there. We'll see what happens.
Sir,
Jaguar.
Use spacesuit. Just got this game a little over a week ago during Steam sale. So much to learn. How long have you been playing? So I think for this run, we're at about 20 hours right now. Previous to this, I played maybe another like 30 to 40 hours. So I don't know everything there is to know about it. I'm still learning a lot of stuff myself. But let's stop right there. Alright. And if I go like this and I go... Ooh, that might have worked. Maybe. Maybe that worked.
Docking denied. Jaguar. Docking granted.
Come on, get on up in there. Yep. Got it.
Jaguar.
Alright, please get out of my seat. Okay.
Bolo. Gas.
Comms channel open.
Surrender.
What? You must be.
Alright. We'll get you
Something
there.
hit us.
Wait, did his shields come back up again?
Engine. Hokkaido. Mineral.
Destroy all the surface elements on the ship. I got an achievement for that. Wait, where's his shield coming from? Shield was down. Although the shield, okay, the shield is draining very, very slowly.
We're taking hits.
Very, very, very slowly. Okay. Ah. Hold on. It's hard to shift in your seat when you're holding onto the space bar. Yeah. But I love this game. This game is fantastic. There's so much to do in it. There's a lot of just. One of the nice things is, I mean, it's got a heavy learning curve, but the nice thing about it is you don't have to learn all of it. You can just kind of learn it as you go, and just kind of do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can sit down and be like, hey, today I just want to do combat, or today I just want to do mining, or whatever. And you can totally do that, and just let the background stuff just keep on doing its thing, which is what's really cool about it. And X3, from what I understand, was pretty similar as well, which I've never played yet. I want to get around to that at some point. But yeah, this is a great game, and they just released. I'm on version 7.6, which is a huge performance update they've released, and other stuff. So so far so good on that. It looks like I'm getting a little bit more frame rate and stuff, although we haven't really. The hardest hit I used to get was with going through asteroid fields, so we haven't gone through an asteroid field yet, but everything's been pretty smooth so far, which is really nice. And then yeah, and I'm this I don't know if it fully works on the Steam Deck with the Steam Deck hardware, but I'm running this on Linux in Proton and all that stuff. So ooh, what's going on there? Somebody bailing out?
I'm not talking to you.
Laser Tower Mark II.
Oh, it's a laser tower. I was gonna say they managed to launch that. To distract me.
Damage is getting serious.
Hokkaido. Mineral.
Alright, so usually if I'm trying to see if I can get them to bail out so I can take over this ship. Even though I'm supposed to, it says kill and destroy, but I'm wondering if I can do one and not the other. Have you spent time working on building stations yet? This is where I'm at, starting to figure out all the mechanics around it. It's I have been doing a little bit of. I haven't gotten a smaller station done yet, but I have been working a little bit on the main station that you get as part of the story. It's I have not found the correct way to do it. Like every time I do something, I usually don't have the resources for it.
I'm not talking to you.
And so things take a heck of a lot of time. Like right now, I need. I've been working on a docking bay for the station, and it's just sitting there because it's waiting for parts. And a lot of that is just because the economy in the game, you have to do some stuff to get the economy kind of kick-started. And it's waiting for hull parts and stuff. And also, if I go and transport the goods myself, I could do that, or I can tell, the...
Stop, please. I'm not talking to you.
I can tell the, like, some of my other ships to go get it. I do have a ship assigned to it that's supposed to do transport stuff and whatnot. But, yeah,
I'm not talking.
it can get frustrating if you let it. It's more just kind of take it one step at a time. Understand that there's just a lot of time investment with it.
I'm not talking.
Things don't just happen. It takes a while for just to kickstart things and whatnot. And yeah, as Metal God said, just look on there's Steam guides that'll help out. There's a lot of videos
I'm not talking to you.
on YouTube that'll help. Although my problem with a lot of the videos on YouTube
I'm not talking
is that they will, they often don't come from a beginner's perspective. Like they're not starting out in the game. They already have like established
I'm not
things.
talking to you.
But there's still some good info there.
I'm not talking to
Oh,
you.
come on, just bail out, dude. Come on, you want to. Come on and
I'm
bail
not
out.
talking to you.
No? Still not?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, for crying out loud. Alright,
I'm not talking to you.
come on. Come on, you want to talk to me.
I'm not talking to you.
Alright. It's your
I'm
funeral.
not talking to you.
Can I get them to just bail? I mean, they have no hull left. Well, that's that.
Explosion imminent. Danger.
Oof. Yeah, I was a little bit close there. I was a little too close. Nice. Alright. There we go. Alright, well. Actually, I can get a couple of things here, it looks like. Maybe. That's just minerals. What is that?
Container.
No processable wares. No. Well, I mean, mission was a success. I just wish I could have done it without slagging them. But, it is what it is. That bomb helped out a lot, though. Because I was not getting through his shields.
Resource probe.
All right, well, we got another 500 stuff here. What am I doing here? Am I running any mods? No, I'm all vanilla right now. I don't think I've ever actually looked into what mods there are. I think I did look briefly at like some UI mods. Like around making like the map a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little bit more friendly. But I didn't really see anything out there. Um, so no, it's all vanilla right now. What I'm doing. That being said, I think was there one? I think that no, I think that was an X3 mod that I saw the guy playing. It was pretty good, but not X4. I want to say that there's some kind of Star Wars thing, but I don't know if it's for this game. Because I might be getting this game and another one confused as far as like there was like a Star Wars sort of mod where you were like you had just the two factions or something. So, hey, Tech, welcome on in. Been riding your son's bike all day too. Nice, very good. Well, it's been a good. We had a little bit of rain here, but it's been an otherwise good sunny weekend, and not too high a temperature either. It's like in the high 60s, so you know it's probably really good biking weather. So property owned. Like, see if I look at my build here, like I'm still in the. Oh wait, did it finish finally? It might have finished already. Oh, it did. It finally finished while we were fighting that guy. Yeah, I finally got the 3 dock pier finished here. That was taking forever and ever and ever. The other thing is too, a lot of the modules that you need for your station, you either have to get in good with the factions and do a bunch of faction missions and get good faction rating, and then buy blueprints, or you have to do research, and you have to research the what's that thing called, like the different hacks here, the dock module hack and the production module hack and all that stuff. And these, as you can see, I'm still kind of waiting on stuff. Like I'm waiting on advanced electronics and smart chips to come in for those. And really the thing about all the research and stuff is you just kind of have to make enough money to just dump it into your headquarter account and let your headquarter manager do what they do to go buy all this stuff. So that takes quite a while. It's a lot of the best bet I've seen for like starting up in a game is to just kind of run around and just do some combat and maybe do some trading. If you like mining, maybe do some mining too, and just kind of make a bunch of money and start to get miners, like buy some mining ships, buy some pilots for the mining ships and all that stuff, and just kind of get your money coming in. And then once you get that, you can start to just kind of make the other stuff go on autopilot by just paying. There's no, as far as I know, there's no tried and true method of making a bunch of money. It used to be crystals. Crystal mining used to be a good thing, but that's been nerfed. You can still find a bunch of crystals, but then it dries up quickly. More AI economy ships and crystal rarities. These two will help a little bit with cash money. Yeah, so that's the crystal. So I think that, yeah, there's a mod there that helps with that crystal rarities. I think helps with kind of undoes some of the changes where the crystals don't spawn like they're supposed to, or like they used to, maybe. There's also another one that makes them a little bit more visible, I believe, which is another bit of a problem. They're trying to find them.
Are you interested in a job?
Preparing an operation against a station requires a security decryption system. Yeah, I don't have a security decryption system yet. I need to do
Come and
that.
find me if you change your mind.
I need to do that at some point. I do not have that yet. I did, what was the starting scenario that I did? That's a good question. Let me save real fast. And I believe I did this as much of a sandbox as I could, but let's just take a look. Exit start menu. Yeah, I did the Juro Topeka one, which is I believe it's open universe. Was it timelines? Wasn't timelines. I think it's open universe, and
the connection that binds us as an interstellar community is fragile.
It's not that one. Queen's Herald.
Shutdown and the resulting turmoil. As the alliance of the word.
Young Gun. No. Oh, the Wayward Scion.
In the settlements of the Reach, a peculiar sort of nobility.
That's the one I did.
Sway, one
under
Foundations.
Foundations.
By a rather sedentary nature. Consequently, it's not uncommon for descendants of notable families, particularly those lacking immediate inheritance.
So Foundations are really like they're the more open-ended ones, from what I understand. And they start from the very beginning, like the X4 Foundations story, and then the other ones are more are the DLCs. So like Split Vendetta is a DLC, Cradle of Humanity was a DLC. Tides of Avarice, Kingdom End are all built on top of it. So those stories are technically, I guess, further along in the pathway, but you still gain access to them. Like no matter what you do, you can still do the Cradle of Humanity, Tides of Avarice, and all that stuff. From what I understand, it's just that I wanted to start from the Foundations thing, and then. And then as you go around the universe, you'll start to get the little threads to pull on to get the other stories. And then Timelines is just self-contained scenarios. So these are basically, if all you want to do is like have a single player story mission arc, and you don't really care so much for the or you don't really feel like doing like space station stuff and all that. You don't necessarily want the open universe because it can be daunting. You can play Timelines, and that just kind of gives you like a single player scenario all the way through. From what I understand, I have not played it myself, but from what I understand, that's what it is. It's more like a curated, almost like a Wing Commander-esque thing, where it's just you go from one mission to the next, to the next, to the next. So yeah, that's what I did. With this mod, they're more visible with colors. Yeah. Yeah. Now I don't necessarily I haven't had too much of a problem finding the crystals, because they're not. More of my problem was where in the universe to find them, because I know that there's plenty around in Heretic's End, but trying to find them in other sectors has been the pain point for me. And it just comes down to, I think, just making sure I just go out and read some wikis and stuff, I imagine. Okay, so got that. I just kind of did a little scanning there. See, my thing is I want to find... I just want to find some ships to take over. I have a one-track mind. I like the...
Engaged.
I like just taking over ships, but it's hard. I can't seem to find ones that aren't going to absolutely wreck my reputations and stuff. Oh wait, am I seeing speaking of... Oh no, that's a probe that's blinking. But yeah, this has been working quite nicely on Linux here, and we're going through this asteroid belt, and I haven't had any real hitches, so that's good.
Autopilot disengaged.
It's not as dense an asteroid belt as some of the other ones, but so far so good. It looks like the performance stuff is doing well, especially given that I'm just playing this on like a little mini PC. So I'm using the onboard graphics and all that stuff. That's all AMD, so. And so far so good. Oop, I think I see a thing over here. Oh no, that's a billboard, isn't it?
Stop them!
Yeah, it's a... Oh, it's a... I think it's one of those race things. I think... Don't they have races or something here, right? Or am I thinking X Rebirth? That's another thing, too. I fired up X Rebirth just to see if it would work on Linux here, and it seems to be working okay. I need to put some mods on that because like there's some texture mods and stuff. I have to see if I can get those working like on Linux and stuff, because I've never tried Reshade on Linux. Like it's worked on... I've done it on the PC, so I'll have to see if it works. I imagine it just plain works because it's just swapping out DLLs, but you never do know. Until you try it. Ironically got a question on my episode 1 of Tainted Grail, my stream of that, because I'm playing that on this machine as well, and they said they were running Manjaro Linux, and they were running the game in Lutris with just running the executable from it, and they said they were having some frame rate issues. I'm like, well, I'm running it straight from Steam on Proton Experimental, and it's working okay for me, but also I am on an AMD system, so I've kind of stacked the deck on that one. X4 Fire and Smoke is also a good mod. Makes explosions and fires look more like the X Rebirth game. Ah, nice. Okay. Old and simple mod. Cool. Have to look at that. Yeah, I've been looking at like the X Rebirth mods out there, because a couple of them, like there's a couple like texture mods that make things a little bit nicer, and there was one that makes the travel lanes look a little bit better too. It's mostly visual mods I was looking at for that.
Docking aborted.
Alright, so turn that off. Alright. What am I doing? I'm exploring, but I need to do something, I feel like. Where are we at? What do I have in the way of mission offers? How about what missions do I have here? Talati, I still haven't found the Fallen Family stuff yet. I gotta destroy 7 Fallen Family ships, and I have not found them. Split politics. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Del Busta back at base. We still have to do the Hyperion stuff. I need to deliver all this stuff to the Hyperion, which is a lot of stuff. That's the only problem with that, is it's just kind of annoying. And Sagaris Pioneers, a colleague for an expedition. Defense scientist. Well, we're in the area, so maybe I will do this. Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
So while that's doing its thing, so where is everybody at? So you're in headquarters right now. Probably would be good for you to go scouting out some places. Maybe. Really not sure where to have them scout though. I guess 18 billion would be a good place to scout, maybe. The Talati there. Talatiadian foundries there. So how about you
Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
explore 18 billion. So you're doing something for a change. There we go. Where am I from? I am from Pennsylvania, U.S. Philadelphia, to be a little bit more exact. If the accent hasn't tripped it off. Use 35 mods. This game still works very good so far. No problems. Oh, cool. Yeah, I should look around to see what kind of things are out there for it, because it sounds like there's like I've been just avoiding it a little bit because I knew that this next update was coming, and I thought maybe some of the mods would probably break, but with all the performance updates and stuff. But I can look around and see. You don't hear an accent. I've tried very hard, Outlaw, over the years to eliminate some of my Phillyisms. There's a couple of them. The one I struggle the most with is water. Because I want to say water, with a hard R, and I have to always stop myself and say water. So I sound like a semi-intelligent person. There's a lot of like long R stuff that is a problem. So I've tried my best.
The void.
Because we do. On top of that, I also have the problem that I've had for a long time, which is just kind of a mush mouth kind of problem, where I just kind of, and I can hear it as I get tired. I can hear it on the streams, where I will say a sentence, and to me, coming out of my mouth, it sounds fine. But when I listen back to it on the stream, good luck figuring out what I said. Because it just kind of all just mushes together. So I try to that's the other reason why I speak so slowly, because I need to think about how my mouth is supposed to move. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't understand a damn thing I'm saying. So that's part of it. The other part of it is too, I tend to think a lot about before I say anything. Just because I know how easy it is to say things that are misinterpreted, and so I'm always worried that I'm going to say something that is completely misinterpreted that I didn't intend.
Oh, welcome. You must be the new assistant. Let us put you right to work, huh? Take note of the locational information I'm about to transmit to you. My other assistant, your colleague of sorts going forward, is currently testing a new alloy composition with magnetic shielding, which should protect her from the hazardous zone she is currently in. However, she seems to be having trouble with other onboard systems and has not yet been able to escape the caustic cloud. Apparently, there are radiation measures with the navigation systems. Otherwise, she could have simply left at any point. Do not worry, her supplies are quite sufficient to hold out for quite some time. If she complied with her task instructions, she should have left navigational beacons around the hazardous zones before conducting this experiment. Locate them and find out what frequencies she's monitoring in order to establish a contact.
Alright.
A rescue mission. I can barely contain my excitement. We should hurry to save the research findings and the assistant from their unfortunate position.
Find nav beacons around the hazardous region. Okay. Where are we at here? That's quite the distance away. Let's get some speed on. That go. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. It looks like there's minerals all along here, potentially. What is that? Power Distribution Unit SE. See, here's the thing. I still don't know what Xenon ships I can take on and which ones I can't. It's like, I know I think the lower in the alphabet they are, the easier they are, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, I know that the map can be rotated. I try not to rotate it because it throws me off entirely, like when I'm trying to figure out where I am in relation to everything else. So I try to keep it top down.
Range scan to locate the nav beacons, but be careful to stay clear of the hazardous region, eh?
Okay, yeah, I see hazardous stuff here. Want me to find the nav beacons, eh? Oops. Gotta remember the keys. That's the hardest part, is I come back to this after a couple weeks and it's like, where's all my... What are all the keys again? Okay. Is it the purple that I'm supposed to go towards? Or the yellow? There's a blinking light there which tells me that that's a beacon, so head that way. Yeah, it really does. Just a ton of keyboard options. I've seen some streamers using their HOTAS stuff as well, which I did get. My Thrustmaster joysticks came in a while ago. I got the Solar 2, and I have them put together, but I haven't like plugged them in yet to anything. I've been kind of waiting until I get my new computer together fully, but I'm curious to see how they work, or if they even work on Linux here. Because I could see this game being even more fun, like when you've got a full like joystick control and everything else. Go flying around. See, there's stuff there. Let me quick save here. Because knowing me, I'll wander into the bad stuff.
Danger. Hazardous
Yep,
region detected.
just like that.
Hull damaged.
Just like that. Okay. Well. All right. That was a thing. I wonder if I reload that quick save and I immediately stop, can I avoid the hull damage? You never used your joystick in this game? Yeah, it's it looked really interesting. I did test the one joystick with Elite Dangerous on Linux, but my problem with Elite Dangerous was that there has to be some way. I don't know what it is.
Danger. Hazardous region
Oh,
detected.
yep, no, it immediately.
We found something out here.
Okay. So I quick saved just as I went into that thing. So we didn't save anything there by doing that, but that's all right. That's all right. Now the problem is, what am I supposed to look at? Pull back a little bit here. All right, so what are we looking at here? So we got unknown objects. So if I go to this one, okay, wait, where am I at? Where's the object that I just... Huh. I'm looking for the nav beacons that this person, this NPC put down. I'm trying to figure out where, like, because if I do a scan, I do get some blips, but they're all within the hazardous region from what I can tell. Like that one down there is... I mean, it's got to be the purple ones, right? It's just... because there's a couple of them here. They are marking the edge. I just need to get close to one without being in the crap here.
Unknown object.
Yeah, I see them blinking. It's just they're just trying to get to them without getting into the hazardous region is the hard part right now. Like there's one right in front of me.
Unknown object.
They're not showing up as things that I can interact with either. Usually deploy something. I can look to see what it says on the mission here. Open briefing. Oh. Talk to freelance scientists. So I just gotta find, I don't have to find the nav beacons, I just have to find the scientists? I'm betting that is them. Way down below here. Although there's a lot of unknown objects, so maybe not. Huh. Yeah. How about, let's go to this one. So got that one over there.
Unknown object.
Let's go to that one because it's a little bit outside the region. What's this? Oh, that's a... Nope, 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 nope. That's a friend or foe of mine. Okay. Don't want to deal with that. Alright. Because I'm betting I'm not a friend.
Nav beacon.
Oh, there we go. Nav beacon. Yeah, so the purple is definitely nav beacons, but how am I supposed to get there without taking damage? It looks like that's definitely inside the... region here. Unless I can kind of... I don't think I can just maneuver around. I'm assuming proximity to these. I don't know if it's the full region or if it's just proximity to the radiation there, radioactive things. Like the green rocks.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
No, it looks like it's the entire region.
Hull critical.
Because as soon as I get even a little bit close to it, it's giving me issues here. There's this question mark. You know what? Let's do something. Let's go. Start guidance to that position.
Autopilot engaged.
Maybe I can go around the problem here and come back up. Honestly, what I should just do is just look it up on the web. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that. Because some of these missions get a little bit obtuse. So what is this? Second assistant.
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's go see what that looks like. X4 second assistant walkthrough. Second assistant. Each of the purple pings has a nav beacon. You need to take care of laser towers and mines first before getting close enough to the beacon for it to scan. Scan turns green. Yeah. I got that part. Yeah. So brought a destroyer just to survive this mission. So is it really just a matter of like, because they're saying they're having problems with the towers, but I'm not even getting to the problem with the towers yet. See, I vaguely remember some of these missions, like this one I vaguely remember because it was because I remember the towers being difficult, but I don't remember the radiation here. Point where I'm told to search for nav beacons, so I do long range scans. I have no idea which one to follow. Surrounding it, crystals, I can either evade them or destroy them. Get close to them. When you do, you'll see a progress bar filling up the bottom of your screen. Yeah, but how? M-sized fighter ship, which gives you more time to withstand the environmental hazards. Park your ship close to each of them until the data download is complete. After that, the nav beacons will be owned by you. And deactivate and collect them. Okay. Find something no smaller than a destroyer. Ugh. So really, it's just like, bring the biggest ship you got, because you just need to survive the hazards. Well, that sucks. See, And it says it's medium, which I get. You know, it's medium is supposed to be a little bit more difficult, but you know, I wish it would like give you a suggestion on what ships to take instead of just saying like, well, this is just medium. It gets bugged and things don't work. You usually fly out of this sector and then come back, flying back in. Yeah, I don't think this is bugged. I think this is just designed this way. Because I vaguely remember this mission being a pain in the butt. So really, I need a bigger ship is what it comes down to, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. So then the Fallen Families thing. You know what? Let's just go do Dalbusta's thing here. Do that because it's easy. I do need to find a repair dock. Though,
autopilot engaged.
Along the way, defense platform, engine part factory. Okay, the wharf, or the shipyard should have a repair dock. So we'll stop off at the wharf here. Get some repairs. Although, actually, rather than paying for repairs, I could just repair it myself, couldn't I?
Entering system. Second contact.
Let's try something.
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's come to a complete stop here.
Sir. Jaguar.
Use spacesuit. And 3.
Jaguar.
There we go. We're slowly but surely repairing the ship. Free repairs are good repairs in my book. Oh, it looks like the defense platform is under attack. Actually, it's been taken over and is under attack. Right, 97, 98, 99, 100.
Docking granted.
There we go.
Jaguar.
All shiny and new.
Autopilot engaged.
Better put the autopilot back to. Oh, what should we do? Is it guidance? Where are we at here? This guy.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
Okay. Nice little
Requesting immediate backup.
trip here. Uh-oh. Autopilot. God damn it, autopilot.
Disengaged.
Taking me the wrong way, aren't you?
Autopilot engaged.
Is it taking me the wrong way or is it taking me the right way? Okay, it's taking me the right way, I think.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Yeah, we're Argon Prime. Argon Prime.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
So I think the Steam Next Fest is the next Steam Next Fest is coming up in June. I don't know if it's June 6th is what I heard, but I think that's June 6th. I think is a Summer Games Fest. I think the Steam Next Fest is maybe the 9th, which would be next Monday.
System Morning Star.
So I'm interested to see that. I've already gotten, like, it's interesting because this Steam Next Fest I've gotten a bunch of emails from devs saying like, hey, would you take a look at this, take a look at that, which is, I've always gotten a few here and there, but not as many as I've gotten this time around. So I'm interested to see what's going on with this Steam Next Fest. I think a lot of devs are waited for June here because you got the Summer Games Fest and everything else going on. So I'm trying to build up my list of things to look at there before the demos get out there. So that week we'll probably put all of my normal Let's Plays on hold and just kind of do a week of Steam Next Fest stuff, as I tend to do. And then I'm interested. The Summer Games Fest, I think, is the 6th it starts. So I'm interested to see what pops out of that. Because I am finding that I am more interested in indie stuff now. I mean, I've always been interested in indie stuff to begin with, but there isn't very much in the way of, like,
system. Heretics End.
AAA stuff that I'm finding all that exciting. I mean, I do, like, as far as what I'm waiting for, I think October 30th is the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 3D HD remake, whatever it's called. That I'm definitely waiting for. That I'm hoping at that point I'll be able to just jump right into it. I still have to do the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, because I have that as well.
Autopilot disengaged.
To take a look at. But Dragon Quest 1 is probably the nearest and dearest to my heart because, like, I've done randomizer runs against it and stuff like that. Like I really enjoy that game, so I really want to see the HD 2D remake of that. And 2 is also good. It just 2 takes a heck of a lot longer to get through than 1 does. And 3 as well. I mean, I like all of them. Just, you know, I like 1 has the most nostalgia for me. So I wanna do that, and then I'm trying to think of anything else that I'm kind of. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I need to get through, I've already. It's already been released. And I just need to get the time to get around to it. Like we you know, Tina Grail I'm gonna be doing for a while, and then we need to get back to Oblivion, which is also one that's gonna take a while. And what's the other thing? At some point, I have to just buckle down and get through the rest of Assassin's Creed, whatever it's called, Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's going to be a thing. I mean, it's turning out to be probably one of the harder games for me to get. Like, I struggled mightily with Assassin's Creed 3, just getting through it because the game was just so terrible. And Shadows is definitely not as terrible as 3, but it's also not great. So just trying to like force my way through it so I can say that I'm still up to date with everything in the Assassin's Creed franchise is going to be a thing. And at some point I got to return to Avowed as well. You know, which nothing necessarily wrong with Avowed. It's just like I lost interest in it pretty quickly. You know, it just kind of was. There was a lot of empty space there, and some of these games, you know, have continued to get updates and patches. So for all I know, by the time I come back to it, there might actually be more to do in the game.
How's it going?
So the split connection.
So, here's what I've learned from the Alliance of the Word about the reconnected systems. The outcasts and criminals seek safe haven with the free families, while the proud families organize under the High Patriarch Zyre. The patriarchal court is quite aloof and too isolated to interfere. A lot of well-connected parties try to influence politics there, and as political outsiders, we won't stand a chance. The free families, however, are a messy bunch. Political structures here are quite obscure, but they also are not as established. Nevertheless, they are a formidable force and can turn the tide for the split. This is why we need to establish better connections there, to learn how to use the political situation for our benefit. It won't be easy. From what I've gathered, most split are not particularly keen on working with outsiders.
Alright, so what's your plan?
I'll take a ship to their trade station to learn more about the intricacies of their economy. Bozo will help me work through their data.
I must say, I am quite curious on what can be deduced from reading company registrations and financial movements.
Let me pause the music for a second so we can hear. What can I do?
With the reconnection of the gates, there are still some split who are concluding their business here in order to return to their families and culture. In order to learn more about them, you should offer a ship as a means of transport.
Very random split to make friends?
Of course not. I have found one split in particular who, I suspect, is well connected with either the free families or the patriarchy occupation there. He aroused some suspicion. Apparently, he makes the trip regularly under different names, so he could be some sort of smuggler who potentially has ties to the other side. You should help him out in order to learn more about him. Maybe befriend him in order to make him share his connections.
Be careful not to accidentally join his unlawful smuggling operation while transporting him.
That's all I have for you at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm ready.
He requests to be transported in an S-size ship. I'll update you on his position as soon as I know more.
S-size ship. Well, I have that in spades. All right.
Got a lock on his current location. Transmitting data now.
Sir.
Okay, let's go talk to this dude.
Autopilot engaged.
Actually, you know what? Before we do this,
Disengaged.
this is the asteroid field that usually gives me a lot of slowdowns. Let's see how it's going here. And also, we can go grab some crystals while we're here. I'm curious to see how it does with the new update. Yeah, it's still a bit framey. Still a little bit struggling a bit. Okay. Oh, I think I see one. Oops, there's one right there. I didn't see a little explosion saying that I got everything, but let's pull in what we got here. You see there's a little puff of smoke saying that you got everything, but I didn't see it go off, so I don't know. I guess I got everything there. Yeah, it's a shame that this is still having like performance snafus here. I mean, granted, there's a lot on the screen, but it's really this one that this asteroid belt that seems to have the most problem.
Asteroid.
I see another one over there. Let's just see. Yeah, there's a blue one here. we go. That's everything. Okay. We got everything there. All right, now we can move along. Just wanted to see if this was a little bit better. It's maybe slightly better as far as frame rate, but not much. So have 3 messages there. Do I have the, was it Shift I, like inventory? Messages at spacesuit upgrades. Oh, here they are, messages. Trade Guild invitation. Antigone, Trade Guild. Scares Pioneers. Promotion ceremony for Hactiva. 18 minutes ago. Nice. Alright. Alright, good to know.
Remember, he's kind of fishy, so be on your toes. Also, we are trying to befriend him, so try not to make him feel uncomfortable.
Okay. I like he's like, remember, he's kind of fishy, and then Basso's like,
Requesting immediate backup.
these damn drones. Stop it. Stab it. Why they launch automatic drones like right in front of where you had a dock.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
Alright, to the manager's office.
Hurry up, assistant. The sooner you two meet up, the sooner you can get on with your next task.
Hello.
Greetings, I will be your transport.
Wonderful. Split going to meet Ken.
Like to hear more about him.
Right. Split can humor you with some stories. Ask.
Okay. On the free families?
Outcasts, exiles, and cursed ones, such as the family Takir. It's more of a slum than an economy, really. But some pride themselves on being free from imperial rule.
Are the families opposed to patriarchy rule?
Some of the families do not want patriarchal laws in their realm, and local pirates are similarly reluctant to accept proper government.
So this guy bought into the patriarchal propaganda. Be careful. We don't want to alienate him.
What about family Takir?
The disgraced family responsible for a reactor incident on a shipyard. We still remember our dead every anniversary. May they haunt that cursed family for all eternity.
Got it.
Ask.
Enemy spotted.
Patriarchal presence?
The patriarchy grants all split, outcasts, exiles, and cursed ones a way out of the slums and back to civilization. But to reintegrate the free families back to split society, criminals must be weeded out. Any more questions?
Zyroth Patriarchy?
Patriarchal split are traditional. Politics follow Tharuk's way. Zyarth, patriarch of all split, unites all lesser patriarchs under his rule.
So what kind of patriarch is Zyroth?
The patriarch is a survivalist, always on the move. He made a name for himself fighting Xenon invaders. The Zyarth family was thriving in the outer reaches. Then Patriarch Ronkar failed to keep the empire together. Zyarth stepped in to prevent the great families from drifting apart. After the gate realignments, he had outlived all his former competitors. And now there is barely a split alive who would remember another patriarch on the throne.
So how stable is the patriarchy?
Given how long he has to reign, do not expect him to be gone anytime soon.
By Bozo, don't question the future of what could be his government.
Just asking some questions.
Any more questions?
All right, come on board. Yes. All right. Wait for passenger.
Sir.
Is that him running up here right now? It might be.
Big mistake. Very big mistake.
Nope, there he is. He's just strutting along, taking his good old time. Just see him right out of the corner. There.
Enemy spotted.
Eat space.
Alright, any day now, dude. Any day now. There you go, wait for passenger.
And ready to go.
Fly to Talati defense platform. Alright.
Autopilot engaged.
Alright, we'll just shuttle this guy over to where he needs to be, which is... oh. Quite the distance, it looks like. Let's go into Profit Center Alpha, huh? Alright. I'll wait for him to do his thing. While we're waiting, property owned. You found... oh, you found something in 18 billion. Can you just deployables? No. I guess there's not much to do there. Where are you at? 18 billion. Have you?
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Yeah, he's just kind of flying around and scanning, it looks like. He's actually done a pretty good job scanning the whole area here. So that's good to see.
Entering system. Silent witness.
I wonder if he can go through the jump gate. Explore jump gate. I guess he'll do that after he finishes exploring.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Exploring that. Find a way to $2 grand. Oh, okay.
Autopilot disengaged.
So let's see if we can find $2 grand here somewhere. I'm guessing it's probably that one.
Teladi Wharf. Teladi Defense Platform. Unknown object.
Let's see if it's this guy. Yep, it must be, because it just popped over there. Yep.
This is Sector Security. Split scan now. What you have?
Have I not warned my assistant to not become an accomplice in an unlawful conveyance of goods?
It's rather odd to come across patriarchy police in this sector. Wait, let your passenger deal with this.
This is Lieutenant reporting on behalf of scanned vessel. Captain, this one has some dangerous opinions. No imminent danger, though.
Okay. Oh, we're docked already, huh? So you just have to wait.
Please note that any space weed consumption aboard this station is against the law.
Fleeing from Sol and traveling over many systems, when it became clear that the Terrans were losing the Terran conflict, these colonists eventually settled in previously unexplored space that, at first glance, seemed the perfect place for a new settlement. It was only after
So what do we have to do here?
that the colonists discovered multiple
It's saying just wait right now. But how long do we have to wait?
already fighting over its ownership. Though they tried to defend their new home, the Taridi colonists were eventually driven out of Taridi and now take refuge from TerraCorp in Coldstar.
My reputation with them is -18, so that's probably not great. Alright, so what? So what are we doing here? Mission manager? Fly to Teladi Defense Platform. So, do I just... So he told them that I was no threat, so I guess I just undock?
Since you showed interest in split culture, have friend who might talk some sense into you. That reckless split always find trouble. Sending you her contact details.
Well, that was unexpected. Looks like our suspect was scouting newcomers for the Zyarth authorities. Connections to the Zyarth patriarchy won't get us anywhere. The contact he provided, however, definitely belongs to the Free Families. I have a possible location for
Alright, mission completed.
Have a look at this. Recently, there have been a number of slaves who have escaped their former masters. This isn't the first instance of slave resistance since the gates opened. News of a strong Argon Federation elsewhere has inspired them with some hope. This lot, however, decided to take our split friend hostage. Doing her a favor could earn us the friend we need. Be aware that the Patriarchy police are also looking for this ship.
Investigate hijacked ship. So where are we at here? 2 grand. Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's go. See what we see, I guess. So are we still, what is this mission? See, this is a media mission, so I'm a little bit concerned. Just a tiny bit.
This vessel fits the type, but I am not sure if it is indeed the correct one. This one appears to have been abandoned. How strange. You should try to gain entry to it, so that we can extract more details from the ship's internal logs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm all about that. So try to gain entry. Where's the thing I have to scan, probably? Alright, let's get up out of here.
Jaguar.
The signal is closer. Where's the... Trying to find the signal here somewhere. We're getting close. See up here.
Cobra.
Oh yeah. Turns game mode on. Thanks. I forgot. I was like, because I'm like, I could see the little signal thing there, but it wasn't really. Usually it's not. Usually it's underneath, right? It's on top for sure. Yeah. Okay. Is it going to be just the? It would be just this console here. That would be interesting. Way towards the back. Yeah, it's definitely towards the back here. Let's see. Oop, too far. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it.
Oh, dearie me, no. Apparently, this vessel was stopped and its crew taken during the invasion by the Patriarchy.
That was a sneaky spot, yeah.
Before the gates were reconnected. It is clearly the wrong ship. So let us turn our attention to other possible locations for her whereabouts.
The others, right. I have a lot of bulk data, but can't pinpoint a possible location for our fugitives. Sending it over. This sort of riddle should make your senses tingle. Bozo will help you track them down so that you can negotiate the hostages' release.
How exciting! Dull has provided a considerable number of sensor data logs from ships that have traversed Free Family's sectors on their trade routes. Analyzing the logs and cross-referencing them with cargo records, I was able to identify several vessels worthy of further investigation. I will mark their positions on your map for you.
I'm betting I'm not going to be able to repair much of this. It's probably just too darn big. No, I am repairing it, but it's going to be a while. Okay. Better to just have my person jump over on here and take this back to a repair spot. Yeah, it's be here forever repairing that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's... Where's my ship at? But hey, I got a Cobra. I'm not upset about that.
You are.
I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is a pretty damn cool ship. Actually, yeah, you know what? That's true. I didn't even think of that. I can just dock on it, and then I can take control of it, and we can go get it repaired. That's even better. That is even better.
Granted.
Okay. Let's go and...
Jaguar.
Excuse me?
Sir.
Let's go target this. Where are we at?
Cobra. Docking granted.
Yeah, this is one of the nice things about doing the missions is that they tend to give you some freebies. Come on. There we go.
Successfully docked.
Okay, let's get up and do our thing here. Let's go to the bridge. Or the cockpit, as they're calling it.
Cobra.
Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go map here and let's head to is there a shipyard there and a wharf. We'll go to the shipyard.
Autopilot engaged.
And hopefully not get stopped along the way. Okay, this is good. This is good. I still need to make the SETA thing. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I was sitting here debating whether to tell my crewmen to switch their command over to this, like be a crew member on this one, and then just have it, because I don't really need a second crew. Well, I do and I don't on the Jaguar. Let's see. Wait, where's was it the Jaguar I was in? Which one was I in? Cobra. I was in the Jaguar, right? Although it says it's in no. Take it to the wharf for repairs. Yeah, I was wondering whether I had to take it to the shipyard or to the wharf. I was like debating that. Let's go to the wharf here and do that. Hang on. Let's do this. Start guidance to object. Which one was I in? I was in the Jaguar, right? Information. Crew. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was in the. Yeah, Sarah Turner is piloting it. Okay. So I want you to. Well, first of all, let's. Where am I at here? So first of all, I want you to. See, why is it? It doesn't have any. How do I tell it to? Oh, you know what? I guess I could do it manually. That's what I'll do.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
I can go up to the dock and just.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh, really? It's going to disengage because I. Well, whatever.
Cobra.
Let's go up here. And let's. Did it already put it in internal storage? I guess it already did. Wait. What happened to my ship? Oh, did she take off after I... that's what I was wondering. I was like, did they... that's what I was saying. I was like, why doesn't it have any orders? There we go. All right. She took off on me. How dare her? She took off on me. Jaguar, I want you to dock at my current location. Wait, you're at... Oh, she flew all the way back to Heretic's End? Jeez Louise. Okay, I guess because she... I guess that makes sense because she didn't have any orders. So she just went all the way back home. Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
What are your orders right now? Oh, I wonder... okay, flying. Oh, here it is. Current order, dock at Cobra. Okay. Flying, orders queued 2. Alright, got it. Alright, so where's the, Morningstar 3. Oh, there you are. Yeah, she went all the way back home. Which, I mean, I could have just left her back there. I'm eventually heading back there anyway, but... Alright, fine. It's fine.
Requesting immediate backup.
Alright, so should be coming up on here.
Galati Wharf. Docking granted.
Alright. I don't know if I should wait until she arrives. She's at Profit Center Alpha right now. Where? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's wait. Let's wait until she arrives and docks. She's almost here now. Okay. So it's docked now. And put into internal storage. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Sorry about that. Trying to pilot and not sneeze on into the microphone. Okay.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
So, repair docked ships. Where's my engines? Repair. 82% hull. 488. Missing mandatory upgrades. Listed in red. Say what? Oh. I'm missing engines? Question mark? Okay. Or maybe the engines are just very, very damaged. All-round engine Mark 1. All-round engine Mark 2. Mark 3, how much is that? 1 million, so 1.5 million. How many credits do I have? I can actually afford it. Confirm. Gotta wait 30 seconds. Okay. I guess the engines were completely damaged or something, and they couldn't be repaired. That might explain why we were traveling so slowly, too. Also, what's with that ship there? Just kind of hanging out. So what's our? Are we all prepared now? I'm guessing so. What I want to do, crew. So where are we at? Behavior, logbook, loadout, pre-owned. So Jaguar, I want information. Alright, Sarah Turner, work somewhere else for me. I want you to work on the Cobra as we'll say service crew for right now. But I might make her captain. She's actually got maxed out piloting. Okay. Works for me. Oh wait, no, that's me. I'm looking at me. I'm not looking at the other one. Property owned. So if I look at the information here now. Service crew 1 of 25. Apprentice. Okay. And there's Sarah Turner. Okay. Cool. Let's go unduck. See how she handles. Moving a lot faster now. Yeah, definitely snappier. Alright, and let's go back to base here.
Autopilot engaged.
Hopefully we get there relatively quickly. Now I wonder though, now that I have this, I wonder if the shields on this are good enough to withstand that other mission that we had to do. Or maybe I should just like
Entering system.
upgrade the
Silent
shields
witness.
or something. Alright. This is good. Get back to
Entering
base and then
system. Take fast
pretty
choice.
much going to stop right there. Oh wow, it's even later than I thought it was. Yeah, pretty much going to stop there once we get back to base. I just want to dock at base so I know where I'm at when we pick this up again. Probably next week. Probably next Sunday. Am I going to do this again? Or maybe I'll do... well, I still owe you guys some more Elite Dangerous. So maybe next week next Sunday will be Elite Dangerous. Because I'm just doing exploration. So it'll be a pretty even more chill Sunday. So maybe we'll do that. Or maybe I'll jump back in here. I kind of want to get at least 2 weeks in of X4 at a time. So maybe we'll do this again next Sunday. It all depends on when the Steam Next Fest starts. So if it starts on Sunday, then I'll probably be doing Steam Next Fest demos. But if it starts on Monday, then we'll do X4 then. I think that's reasonable. Don't crash into that guy. Thanks a lot, autopilot.
Entering system. Heretics End.
So yeah, I think that's the plan. Tomorrow night and Tuesday night, we'll be back in Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. So we'll be back doing that. Wednesday, I'll probably be back in Sandland to try to get some more, hopefully make some more progress there, because we're getting close to the end, but we still got a couple more hours to go on that. And I think the mission that we're starting in that one is going to be a relatively lengthy one, because once you get into all the battleships and stuff in that game are just sprawling. The maps are usually pretty big, so it's one of those things. Just going to take some time just to get through the map more than anything else there. Ooh, let's not crash into things. We just built all this stuff. Don't need to be crashing into it. Oh.
Docking granted.
Forgot to request docking. Okay, where's the where's the docking at? I thought I'd be docking in the center here. It looks like I should be. It just didn't really give me a... Oh, I guess because I was facing the wrong way. There we go. Okay. We kind of...
Successfully done.
I guess I'm not...
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Understanding how big this ship is.
Cobra.
How do I disembark? Guess I do it this way. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this is a much bigger ship than it actually feels like when you're when you're up in the cockpit. There we go. Let's get a good look at her. Oh, she is a beauty. Yeah, see, there's the cockpit up there. So it's like, it's such a small cockpit, and then you're like, why am I banging into things? It's like, oh, because there's so much more ship underneath me. All right, cool beans. All right, let's save it there. Overwrite. As we do. Thank you, Disco. I appreciate that. You have a good night as well. And thank you to everybody else who dropped by. I appreciate it greatly. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or subscribe that you can spare and maybe toss my way, that would be really swell and awesome. It helps out tremendously, and I appreciate it greatly. For everyone else, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye. Oh, yeah, what's up, Tech? Yeah, go ahead. What's up? Syncs up. Someone needs a new PC, can't afford one. What mini PC should they buy the game on? So I've got the B-Link Sir 9. Is that? Why did it bring me back here again? B-Link Sir 9, I think it is. Okay. So I've got the, I think it's the 32 gig, 1 terabyte one. This is, so it's going for $839 right now. This is what I'm running right now. I don't think they have a 64 gig version. The one problem with this, one of the big problems with this is they've soldered the memory onto the motherboard, so you can't put more memory in it, unfortunately. It's kind of goofy, but that's just the way it is. But you can put the SSDs and stuff are still, you can still swap them out and things like that. But this is what I'm running right now on the screen. So Geekom, yeah. So Geekom was another one. I'm using a Geekom for my streaming PC. Yeah, it's a... So I've got a Geekom A8 Max is what I'm using for the streaming PC. This comes with Windows 11 on it. I have not tried putting Linux on it yet, but I don't suspect there would be any problem with it. It just comes with Windows 11 pre-installed. And it is, what is it? Geekom A8 Max. Whoops, that was, there we go. Yeah, what is, what is the price for this? So I've got the, I think I got the 32 gigs of RAM and the 2 terabyte SSD. So this is $849. So it's about the same price as the other one I just showed you. So and this has so it's got the Radeon Graphics 780M. I don't remember what my other one has, but it might be decent enough. Yeah, I've got the R9 Ryzen 9 8945, 2 terabytes. So that's the one that's 849. What's the other one? The Ryzen 7 is. The Ryzen 7 is 799 or 700, I should say, and this one's 849, which is not bad, honestly. So yeah, that would work too. With swappable RAM. Yeah, exactly. This has swappable RAM on it. Yeah. And you can get I think there's just one SSD port, if I remember correctly. And it takes DDR5 memory up to 64 gigs. So, yeah. Which I think I maxed mine out with 64. I bought the 64 on that one, but I got the 2 terabyte SSD. Yeah, I mean this works out pretty well. Even with Windows 11 Pro, the Ryzen CPU seems to work better than any of the Intel ones I had. So there's that. So yeah, this will work. This will work really well, probably. Yeah. Yep. Oof. Anything else? Gotta get back to Planet Crafter 2 at some point. So I want to make more progress there. But before we get back to Planet Crafter, I have to jump back into Elite. Because I've been doing more exploration off camera, but we should do some back on camera again. Cool. Alrighty then. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Let's get past. What games have I played on the mini so far? So I've played X4 Foundations. I've played Planet Crafter. I've played Tainted Grail. And what else? X Rebirth. Helium Rain, Harvestella. I've launched Generation Zero, but I haven't played it. The Evercron games I've done. I have not tried American Truck Sim yet. Astrox Imperium I've launched and played a little bit. No Man's Sky, I don't think I launched it yet. I have not tried Starfield yet on here. I have not tried Astromedica yet on here. I haven't tried Stationeers yet on here. That's another one I want to get to. I think that's about it. Yeah, I haven't done that many yet. Because I still have a bunch of stuff on the Windows PC, but I'm pulling more and more stuff on here. Like you can see, I've got a lot more stuff installed than I've had before. But I'm trying to put like stuff on here that I know is going to be like a long running stuff on here. Like more open-ended games. Because I think those will work. And I can launch Oblivion. And I can actually move around, but it's, the frame rate was pretty bad, even with like you can see I'm getting the menus, I'm getting FPS, but once I pop it, let's see, what's my options on here? Borderless. Game is not running on SSD? Yes, it is. Yes, it very much is. That's all that's in there is an SSD. Okay. What's the see, I have it on low right now, but if I do, let's do high. What, auto detect? Yeah, auto detect goes low, but do high maybe, or yeah, we'll see what high does. I have a feeling it'd be more like medium. So I got FSR, and then we'll do performance. We'll do frame gen. All right, and then we'll see. Let's see what this does. Turn upscaling off. Oh, where's my upscaling at? Oh, really? Turn it off? Okay. I'll turn it off. Alright. Hopefully I'm in an outdoor area. Because if I'm in an indoor area, it'll run really well. But if I'm outdoor, it tends to drop. Yeah, here we go. So I'm getting 25 FPS up in the top corner there. It's hard to see, but yeah, I'm getting 25 out in an outdoor area, even though it's actually pretty smooth. For 25 FPS, it's actually pretty smooth, ironically. And then if I do, just for kicks and giggles, if I put the upscaling on and apply changes, so we get 36 FPS, roughly 36 to 40. Which is not, it's not great. It's not necessarily terrible. I mean, I'm getting only about 45 on Windows 10 in outdoor areas. So it's definitely suffering, but I wouldn't necessarily call this unplayable, because it's still kind of, the frame timing is still pretty decent. And I'm also on high, so if I go do medium here, apply the changes. So now we're 42 FPS, roughly. Yeah. And then if I turn the upscaling off, Yeah, we dropped down to about 25 again. Still not terrible. Even at 25, it's like it feels responsive, which is interesting. Although I'm not actually fighting anything, but it's still like it doesn't feel stuttery like you would expect it to be. You know? So, but I mean, there's not a lot of enemies on the screen either right now. So, or not a lot of NPCs either, so who knows? Once it starts really chugging. It looks like console. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much getting getting console rates on it. But feels smoother, less janky. Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of weird that it's weird that it's saying, 30 FPS, but I'm getting like it doesn't feel like 30 FPS. Like it feels like it's a little bit smoother. So, yeah, I don't know. But it's this one I can easily like I just been using I've been just using the PC for it because I had started my playthrough on Windows 10 anyway. I think my biggest problem on the PC is that my CPU is starting to show its age. It's been showing its age for a while, but it's really starting to show its age. And I think there's a lot of CPU bound stuff in Oblivion. So, yeah. Trying to help a viewer get set up for PC games using it. Yeah, no, this is good. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to share that information. Because honestly, like, if you think about it, it still costs more money to get a mini PC than it would to buy a console, but not that much more. Right? And if you throw Bazite on it, you've basically got a console at that point with a web browser and other things. You know what I mean? So, and you've got access to all the PC stuff that you could ever want. You've got access to emulators, so you can go launch older games, and it's, it's not bad. You're paying consoles are what, $5.99 right now, so it's like you're paying $300 more, but you're getting that money's worth out of it, And you can fire up, if you have Game Pass or something, you could fire up Game Pass on here and do that, all that stuff. But too many PCs set up, one could be all set up even for sure. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm using a mini PC. I mean, that's basically what we're seeing right now. I've got the game running on a mini PC, and I've got my streaming stuff running on a mini PC. Now, my streaming stuff, even though it's running on the Geekom thing, I was having problems with the transcoding, like OBS was giving me issues with transcoding, where it was saying that it was overloaded. So I actually have the mini PC alone, because I'm doing 1440p though. The mini PC alone was struggling. because I was doing 1440p plus I'm doing my own multi-streaming. So I'm encoding 1440p and I'm also encoding 1080p at the same time. So the 1080p is going out to Twitch and the 1440 is going out to YouTube. So I had to buy a frag box, basically, an NVIDIA external GPU that's running a 3090. Yeah, 3090 external GPU. And I have that plugged in. And I'm using that to do all the encoding and stuff. So, yeah. You send it out in the same size. Well, that's the thing. I wanted to send it out in two different sizes. I wanted the 1440p on YouTube because it looks better, and it gives you gain access to better encoders. Like YouTube will just encode your stuff better and make it look better if you do 1440p. So I do that, and then I down encode to 1080p using X264 because I tried getting the NVENC encoding working and I couldn't find the right way to get it to work. So some of my encoding is actually most of my encoding is CPU bound because it's doing X264 stuff. Not from a lack of trying, but the OBS is using the GPU. So, because I have the wonky setup where I'm doing have the OBS and then I'm running a local server in Windows Subsystem for Linux. So I'm running Nginx. And so I'm streaming to that local server, Nginx server, and then I'm using that to split out to YouTube and Twitch and Moonbeam. So it's got a lot of, I mean, it's doing a lot of heavy lifting. I'm asking a lot out of it, but if you're just streaming to like Twitch or something, and that's all you plan on doing, then it should be fine, you know? It's just that I'm doing crazy nonsense on the other side of it. All in the name of getting the best possible quality out there that I can. Though I have noticed that X264 at 5500, which is what I do for Twitch, seems to encode really, really well compared to the NVENC stuff. So I don't know. I don't know why that is, but apparently that is what it is. Because there should be a much narrower gap between the two now, but apparently not. So, anyway, cool beans. All right, I'm gonna go away because I gotta work in the morning, and it's 12:30 for me. So I want to wind down before I have to hit the hay. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you, and hope to see you back again in the future for some more stuff. Whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you bye.
amazing.